Hey everybody, what's up? Hello. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. What's up? Hope everyone can hear me. Give me a quick yes if you can hear me. Thank you, Janko. Good to see everyone. Thank you everyone so much. All right. Cool. Thank you so much, everybody. Great. Let's close the chat and get started. So we are closing the chat now. Thank you all so much. Cool. So, what's up? So great to be here with everyone today. Of course, the founders share their greetings with everyone as well. They are, of course, busy taking care of what they need to do, but definitely wish everyone all the best. And I have some very interesting news to share with everyone today about a variety of topics. Now, but first though, I have a couple of updates that I want to go through. Now, number one, I want to point out something about Crypto Coin House. As it has been announced and updated on their website, they are right now doing the final process that they need to do. Rest assured, we are still in constant communication with them, following up on everything as needed, and we just simply need to give them the time. So definitely thank you all for your patience and understanding. And rest assured, your coins are safe. Everything is fine. They just need to do what they need to do in order to finish out the process. So definitely, as soon as possible, we will all be updated. So just keep calm and carry on. Everything is cool. So that was number one. Number two, about Pro or No. Now, things are going fantastic at Pro or No. We see a lot of people making a lot of different statements, lots of conversations. Everything is great, except we'd like to point out a couple of key things. Now, number one, we know everyone in our membership, or at least a huge majority of people, love Yum. We love Yum too. But you don't need to be making every single statement about Yum or the majority of things, yum. Talk about all kinds of things. Variety is the spice of life. So definitely expand your topic horizons, talk about a variety of different things. It doesn't have to be about the SafeZone. It doesn't have to be about Yum. It doesn't have to be about any unicorn network project. It doesn't have to be about anything rainbow currency related. Talk about all different kinds of topics. Shopping, sports, all different kinds of things. No problem. So keep it varied, keep it, interesting. What is most interesting for you? Talk about those kinds of things. And understand that it's also about the discussion. So I've noticed that some people have started making quotes on Pro or No. And while it's okay to think about it, when you're making your statement on Pro or No, it's like you're having a conversation, like you're at a party and you're talking with people, having a good time, and you make a statement and then people around you react to the statement that you made. Some people might agree with you, some people might disagree with you, and they share reasons why and all that kind of stuff. So when you're talking, then you could say, hey, I heard this person said this, or, I read this from this book, and you make a quote in a small fashion. It's just part of the point that you're making. It's not the whole point is that this quote right here, So when you're quoting something, the quote cannot be your entire statement, okay? That otherwise you're just ping-ponging other people's statements back and forth. Make your own statement. Say it in your own words. That's what it's all about. Us communicating with each other in our own words, okay? So keep those things in mind, all right? And we will be also adjusting the quality guidance topic or document that's on Pro or No at the bottom. The easiest way to read it is if you just open up any statement on Pro or No, and then you can see the footer very quickly there. So read that quality guidance. We'll be adding some more specifics about quotes as far as that goes in that document also. So be aware of those things. These are what the teams are looking at. These are what, other members are looking at. So keep these things in mind. And another thing I want to mention real quick is about the language. Remember, okay, respect is something that is one of our core values. We all respect each other. That's how this whole thing works, is that we all respect each other, even and especially when we disagree. It's okay to disagree. That's perfectly fine. It's the compromise that we find the common denominators that bind us together. We all have common goals. We have common things that we all love. We all have families. We all, want to have a place where we can be successful and provide for our children. And, even if you don't have a family of your own, like your children and stuff like that, you have parents and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters and, and we're all one big global family. So we respect each other. So Pro or No is about respectful free speech. And part of that respect is respecting the language. I traveled to France when I was a teenager, and I took 4 years of learning French before I went there because I respected that journey. I respected those people, and I wanted to be able to at least moderately communicate with them when I went there. The same kind of thing applies here. So if you are a native French speaker, but you're looking at the English post, well, translate your post to English then. Use a text translator, no problem. Or write in the French area if you want to write in French only. Same thing goes with any other language. If you're an English speaker and you're reading German post, translate your English post to German. No problem. So pay attention to these things because you're, in many cases, wasting your own time when you don't, because when your posts are not within the rules and the quality guidelines, then they get reported and you don't get rewarded for that. So pay attention to these things. I want you all to get the most out of your experience. And so it's important to pay attention when you're doing things sometimes. And most of the time, you should know what you're doing. So please take care of that, okay? Now, I have some other very important updates as well. So, talking about the bridge coin. Now, I know everyone, or a lot of people, are very excited for what is happening next, and I have some news to share with you. Now, the first coin that was picked to be the bridge coin, unfortunately, has turned out to be too risky. Now, understand, we could pick any coin off of Coin Market Cap. As we mentioned, we would be picking from the coins on the Coin Market Cap. However, I want to share some interesting facts with you guys at the same time so you can kind of understand the things that we are looking at, because as it is mentioned on the poll at Purnam.com about the bridge coin, everyone is advised, and I'll read it here again. Please be advised that when you convert YEM into the bridge coin, you are leaving the safe zone and your bridge coin funds are not protected by our cybersecurity functions. We are not in control of the exchanges where the bridge coin is traded, nor are we in control of the wallet providers for the bridge coin. Your Bridgecoin wallets can be hacked. Your Bridgecoins can be stolen. Bridgecoin exchanges can be hacked or go bankrupt. The value of the Bridgecoin can be manipulated and dumped. There is no guarantee that you can trade the Bridgecoin at your desired rate. We are not in charge for any losses you might face, and we cannot help you in any way outside the safe zone. So we are keeping these things in mind. Well, okay, we could just pick anything and say, well, it's up to you, we gave you the option, there you go, it's on you. But at the same time, this is the safe zone. We are one big global family. So we think about these things and we want the best for everyone, regardless of what decisions you all make. We want the best for you. And so if something looks too risky, where you might lose a lot, then obviously we don't want to do that, So that is why that we are making these decisions to pick a new Bridgecoin. And now you also have to understand that when you look at coin market cap and you look at the different coins, there is a lot of challenges going on there. There's over 75 or 7,000 coins listed on coin market cap, and even the CEO of Ripple has mentioned that he thinks 99% of cryptocurrencies will probably go to zero and become worthless. And this was from an article that was shared or that was posted in Coin Rivet. And we'll have a link in the webinar recap for this article, and you can go and read it yourself, or just search it up, no problem. Time, we are looking for the best Bridgecoin for what we are doing, which is not necessarily the same. Every group has their own, way that they're going, methods that they're doing things, and so we're looking at a lot of different, things going with all of this, a lot of different sides when we are picking the Bridgecoin. And so, just a small snippet, if you look at this is just showing that even the coins, this is now the 901 coin out of the top 100 here, or top 1,000 as far as that goes. But there is a lot of volatility. There is, even if this, you look, okay, the volume, 941 on cents, but at the same time, if you look a little deeper, then you see the price is down 25% from that at the same time. So there's a lot of volatility with the things that are going on CoinMarketCap, and it's common knowledge. This has been reported in multiple different news sources in the cryptocurrency news world about how 95% of transactions on CoinMarketCap are fake. They're bots ping-ponging back and forth between each other, causing a lot of these trades in many cases. It's not always actual people doing it. So what we are looking for is an honest Bridgecoin. And when we find that we don't have an honest partner, obviously we need to make some changes. And so things are happening. We are deep into the process now of doing our due diligence for the next option that we have. We already have a couple of different coins that are being looked at. And do understand, once this process of, doing our due diligence, and it involves, deep negotiations to decide the final coin. But once that coin is decided, the process is fairly easily done to implement it where everyone will be able to use it. Maybe like 1 week or so from the time that the final decisions are made to the time when you all can use it and, do what you want to do. So do understand that this is a little bit of a process, but we are really looking out for everyone's best interest as best as we can, even though once you make those decisions and convert yen into this bridge coin, it's out of our hands. We still want you to have the best option available at the same time, that we can possibly do with the information and, what we have at our disposal. So do understand those things. And now we do hope to have an update about this coin on our November 11th webinar. So definitely you'll want to come to the webinar for that. And please do understand, we do not need everyone to send us names of coins and, information and stuff like that at this time. As I said, we do have a couple of them that we're looking at right now. So please let the team take care of what they need to and get their work done. And no need to give suggestions and things like that. We do thank you so much. We understand that that's coming from the best possible place and that you guys just want the best for everyone, just like we do. We appreciate that, but please do understand we don't need suggestions right at this time. If we do, we will definitely let you know. So please be aware of that. And now, talking about some other very interesting things. We'll stop this slideshow for now. I have some good news to share about the Swiss digital funds, which is really fantastic. I know everybody is super excited about that as well. We have confirmed that the Swiss Digital Funds is just about ready to go. They did a first test about the business model, and everything went smooth, and there is high demand for the help that the Swiss Digital asset management strategy can offer for businesses around the world. So this is fantastic. And that means that the Swiss Digital Funds can be launched on November 12th, which of course is the day after our November 11th celebration webinar. So definitely you'll want to come to the November 11th webinar for the latest info. Now, do be aware, there is no need for you to rush and move your yen around right now. Don't make any actions until after you hear the information on November 11th. So be aware of that. We will be sharing some good news in that November 11th webinar. We have some big customers waiting, and it is ready to rock. So that is fantastic. And do be aware, you don't need to move your yen out of the proof of stake early. Let it be there. Get your rewards. There's plenty of time for that. So good things happening there. So that is great and very fantastic. And I have more good news to share. So that is great as well. We'll come back to our presentation here. And I'm talking about the Twinkle Gold Coin, which is so fantastic. Definitely do understand that a lot of times when we announce things, well, of course, influence is one of our core values. So sometimes we announce things because we want to get your feedback and, we want your influence on what's happening. And other times, we're letting you know, hey, these are things that we are working on, and sometimes it does take time. Well, the Twinkle Gold coin is one example of that, where some time is needed, but hey, here we are, ready to go. And this is super, super exciting. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay, so with the Twinkle Gold coin, you guys are going to love this. I know I do. So the Twinkle Gold coin, also known as TGC, is 100% backed by physical gold thanks to a strategic contract with an Arizona gold mine. And that's Arizona, USA. Of course, we have direct access to 0.999 fine gold at the best prices. The Twinkle Gold coin, TGC, is by far the cheapest, safest, and smartest way for your gold investment. On top of that, you can convert physical gold into the Twinkle Gold coin. And this, because physical gold can be confiscated, faked, or stolen, converting your physical gold into the Twinkle Gold coin gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Your gold is with you no matter where you are. You can sell your gold at any time, and soon you can even pay in more and more shops with the Twinkle Gold coin. Now, this is very, very cool because there are so many cool things going on here. Now, to purchase the Twinkle Gold coin, now it will need to be purchased with fiat currency. However, we are working on a deal where at least a small percentage can be purchased with yen. So we'll definitely have more details on this very soon. So that is absolutely fantastic. And don't underestimate the value of converting physical gold to digital gold, because as we know, physical gold is heavy. If you have a bunch of it, it requires a lot of space, a lot of security, and it's very difficult to move sometimes. Or if you want to make a purchase with it, well, okay, people will accept gold. If you want, say you have a bar of a certain amount, and you want to spend just a small portion of that, you either have to like shave off parts of that bar in order to spend a portion of it, or you need to melt it into smaller bars, or there's a variety of things that you can't just like give them a big gold bar and say, okay, I'd like change, please. Like in gold, like they're not really going to be able to do that. So it's complicated, but by having digital gold, your gold is with you at all times because it would be listed in your Perna wallet. The TGC, the Twinkle Gold coin, will be another coin listed in your Perna wallet. So this is fantastic. And as one of the added features that we are working on with the Perna Pay API, you will have the choice to spend your YAM or Twinkle Gold coins when you're making purchases. So this is super cool. and our projects and everything. So big thank you to Angel for his help on the artwork for the Twinkle Gold Coin website. So we'll see you there. And the cool thing about this, you'll be able to go to the website at twinkle.gold. That's right, it's .gold. So that's really awesome, and you can see the counter on the website at twinkle.gold. Of course, Twinkle is always TWNKL. So twinkle.gold is where you'll find this website, and you see the counter is exactly counting down to November 12th. So fantastic, cool stuff there, and yeah, super, super exciting. Holy cow, guys. Wait till you hear what's happening on November 11th. I'm excited. So, very cool things there. And I have another very cool thing to share with everyone, too. Yum bids. Woohoo! So now I wanted to share something else about that goes along with both Yum bids and your Twinkle Gold Coin. Now the Twinkle Gold Coin is named the Twinkle Gold Coin because, of course, one, gold twinkles, so that makes sense. And two, you cannot buy the Twinkle Gold Coin directly with Yum. Except, perhaps, as I mentioned, we're working on a deal where a small portion of it you could purchase with Yen, but you would have to make purchases with fiat currency first to do that. So with the Twinkle Gold Coin, you can't purchase it directly with Yen like you can with other things. So that's why it's named the Twinkle Gold Coin, even though it's not a smart contract type of thing like the other Twinkle named projects, like Twinkle Estate and stuff like that. Now, we had the website Twinkle Bids, and we took it down for maintenance and some updating and things like that. And of course, now do understand, there are times when we have websites that are up for a while, and then we take them down, and then you don't see them for a while. And that is not because the website is dead and it won't ever return. It's because that, of course, as I've mentioned, influence is one of our core values. So, of course, we take your influence, and as we all have so many great ideas, a lot of times we'll start a project, get your feedback, make adjustments, and then voila, we release it in its more forever form. So, Twinkle Bids is now being re-released very soon as Yum Bids. So this is super fantastic. And there have been a number of different improvements to the platform, of course, based on all of our experience and feedback. And this is the place, we've named it Yum Bids now because this is the place where you buy items with Yum after you win an auction. So that is fantastic. And for this, there will be even more to come on November 11th, and we actually need 5 beta testers to come and help us get things finalized before we launch it. So if you would like to be a beta tester, remember we only need 5, so we'll see what the response is, but please bear that in mind. You will need to, number one, of course, you will need to have an internet connection because you're going to have to go and check some stuff out on the website. You will also need to know English because we all need to communicate together. And you should be able to, spend some time in the next, in the coming days before November 11th to go through and look at things and report back to us based on some specific points and, other give general feedback otherwise, So if you're interested, definitely please send an email to yembids at SafeZone.info. Yembids, just as it's spelled here on the page, YEMBIDS, at SafeZone.info. Send us a message, and we will get back to you. Be sure to include number one, your Purnum, and number two, your Skype ID. We'll need to be communicating on Skype because we'll have some little conferences too. So be aware of those things and send your emails with your info. Excuse me one moment. So, thank you so much. Now, this is very fantastic with the Yembids platform. Now, as we did with TwinkleBids, you will find auctions from our business partners where you can buy all kinds of things from jewelry to gadgets to clothes and so many different things. Home furnishings, you name it. There'll be all different kinds of stuff on Yembids, sorry. So that is fantastic. Now, at the same time, every member is also able to list different items on Yembids too, and they can be used items. So I believe our business partners will be selling new items, and then every member can sell new or used items as far as that goes. Now, do be aware it must be marked used if it is a used item, and you should tell the status of that item, whether it's good quality, fair quality, poor quality. Obviously you shouldn't sell poor quality things unless it's something of value, that even if it's poor quality, but be clear about it. Be honest, guys, okay? We're all being honest with each other, okay? So that is very cool, and that means that you can earn some Yem by selling items on Yembids that you don't need anymore. So that's fantastic, and opens up so many possibilities. So definitely things are coming right along, and that is very, very cool. And I just want to say, I know we announced in October, or for October, we would have a number of different things happening, and rest assured, all of that stuff is still in the making. Whatever is not done is still happening. As I mentioned, with the Purnum Pay API, with the updates happening with the Twinkle Gold coin, we were able to make some further adjustments on that. So, different things are happening that are, being added to and improved even further based on other situations, other deals, other negotiations, projects and things that are happening all at the same time. So do understand we work on a variety of different topics and projects and things all simultaneously. And some of them interact with each other, and other ones, need time, and other ones, are happening when they happen. So rest assured, everything is still happening. I want to give you a real-world example. We're not the only one that has, delays or things that take longer than others. There's one example. There is a German airport in Berlin. They actually should have opened on October 31st, 2011, and that was supposed to be their first opening day, not the first day that they shared the plans to build the airport. They shared the plans to build the airport 20 years before that. But on October 31st, 2011, they said that they were going to open for their first grand opening. Well, that didn't happen. And in fact, they delayed it year after year after year until just 4 days ago, in the middle of the COVID pandemic, when nobody's flying, they opened. So, do understand that, well, I'm not saying we're going to have 9 years of delays, but hey, things happen. You can look at any video game out there. Chances are it's been delayed, or they get, there's other things that happen. So things happen, and rest assured, everything is in the making from our side, and it will be there when it is there. So do be aware of that. It's all happening as quickly as it possibly can be done. And now I just want to finish up saying that we shared a lot of very exciting things today, and a lot of it is happening right around November 11 too, launching a lot of different things. And this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. We had so many things that we wanted to share with you for November 11 that it was just going to be too much. So that's why we're having this webinar today, to share with you some more information, so that way you have a heads up of what's happening, and we can start to get the information out to you, because there is so much more coming. It's so exciting. So definitely come to our webinar on November 11. It will be announced and posted where you can register here very soon, probably in the next day or so. So keep an eye out for that announcement. Of course, it will be posted in Mozub. And also keep an eye out for, of course, any other updates in Mozub. We will share that as we have updates available, as we always do. And if there's anything that I've missed and not covered that you are wondering about, well, rest assured, as I said, it's all in the making, and as soon as possible, we will have more updates. So definitely, we will keep everybody posted. So thank you all so much. We'll have this recap out as soon as we can, hopefully in the next day or so. So be aware of that. And that's all from my side for today. So thank you so much, everybody. What's up? All the best. And we'll talk to you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Can you feel it in your veins? Deep down in your bones, the tide is about to change, and you're not alone. We are indestructible, indivisible. System full of lies.